It does feel like people are starting to get ticked off with the formulaic. I just tried Google Drive. Here's 8 tips everyone should know on like how to use Google Drive.
How do those threads get 20,000 retweets?
The thing I come back to with any sort of content like that is I'm sure everyone listening knows about Snapchat. Every kid in the country uses it. They make most of their money from this side business that's basically content from different media companies. The most popular one is from the Daily Mail. If you're familiar with the Daily Mail, it's a tabloid clickbait type thing.
Yeah, in the UK.
It gets 40 million views a day on Snapchat. That's their most popular piece of content on Snapchat. Anytime just something on the internet just doesn't make sense to me, I just remember that there is such a long tail. Like 99% of people, they're not super sophisticated and they're like, how do I grow my audience and how do I make good content? They're just like, oh, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson just split up. That article is going to get 100 million views because it just appeals to a common denominator of people. So when you think about some of these threads, it's like how to format things in Excel. It appeals to a very broad audience. I think TikTok has trained people to like content to show appreciation. And for a lot of people, that's the equivalent of like a tip. If someone makes good content, they'll like it, show appreciation. A lot of these creators, at the end of the thread, they'll be like, hey, if you liked the content, give the first tweet a like so that other people will see it. It's become very pervasive and people participate in like the liking of those. Some people will just be like, oh, this looks like it took a lot of effort. I'll give it a like. Not knowing the whole Wikipedia arbitrage or whatever is going on in the back end. I think Twitter is going to make some changes to the algorithm. To be totally honest, I don't know. But understanding how it works is important to growing as a creator.